As if anybody actually cares, Demi Lovato is now going back to using she, her pronouns instead of using they, them.
Arrest me, you don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media post. That's
not his.
why you've been arrested.
Hey peoples, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, I just got back home, bitch, like from the grocery store. We just been out and about, just living life, bitch. And I just want to come over here and like talk about the mess of this world and like what the fuck is going on. Like, why are people so crazy? Like, why do people fall for like the clownery? Like, and also why are some certain people so evil as well? We're gonna get into it all because like I have some things to say. Some people may get mad, some people may be like, that's an interesting take. It is what it is. But or some people might counsel me, please. I've been counseled before, who gives a fuck? But anyways, before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell because it helps me so much. And also be sure to check out my Etsy store, Beauty Queen Thrifts. The link is in the description. It's like filled with fashion, home decor. So if you're interested in that, please be sure to check it out. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, like, bitch, I'm in my bed, bitch. Like, I was like, let me invite you bitches into my bed. Like, I just want to be in my bed. I didn't feel like sitting on the couch. I'm like, whatever. And also, like, this is like such a vibe, like such a mood. Like, why is he such a like a vibe right now? I love my outfit. I want to share like my outfit a little bit. I love it. I got this from like H&M. It's like so cool. My necklaces are kind of fucking pissing me off. My fucking necklace is pissing me off. Like, stop. Just stay in place. Oh my god. Anyways, so the first thing we're gonna get into, bitch, is Demi Lovato because like I'm so like the bitch is crazy. Like, I don't understand how anyone could sit there and really believe that she was trans, non-binary. Like, that's a whole different topic on its own. Like, people think that just because they identify as a they them that they're transgender. I never can get past that. Like, I can never like understand how people can like say that. Also, I'm looking for my lip liner. Cause bitch, I need to line my lips a little bit. But yeah, like something about Demi Lovato has been off ever since I was a child. You know? Like, ever since I was a child, like Demi Lovato just has been so like, she was so good. Like, I really loved Demi Lovato when I was growing up and watching her on like what was it? What was that show? Like Camp Rock. Yeah, like I loved her on Camp Rock. Like, bitch, I loved her on Camp Rock. I've always like admired her voice. Like, she has a spectacular voice like no other. Like, if I was to put her up there, she'd be like up there with like Jessie J in my opinion, or Adele in a way. Like, because I always like appreciated like her art, her creativity, her like her vibe, her style, her voice. Like, I love singing, and I love good singers. But outside of that, of her creativity and singing, like Demi Lovato, she has just become such a weirdo to me. Such a like a lost cause, you know?
You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass.
And I started to notice this a lot growing up, especially when I figured out that, like, you know, her father was a drunk. He was like very abusive to her mother. She witnessed that at a very young age, and like, you know, that she started to indulge in like cocaine and stuff like that at the age of 17. Like, when I found that stuff out, it made perfect sense why she's so deranged and why she's never really been completely there, and that's why she switched so much, because she doesn't know who she is. And that's what's so sad about a lot of people nowadays that be like Demi Lovato and want to like change their gender, that wants to like be included in what you call, because they don't feel included. They are very, very lost. They're very, very like they're lost causes, and they don't have any people around them to really ground them and to like let them know like it's okay to be who you are. You don't have to like change your gender every fucking 2 days to be accepted, like, you know, like. And it's really sad to see Demi Lovato really decline like that, because I dead ass, like, I have her in my playlist. Yes, I do. Like, I have her in my childhood playlist. Like, I love Demi Lovato's music. Like, don't play with me. Like, her recent music, no, not really, but like her old music, like, I love it. Just like Selena Gomez. Like, I love Selena Gomez's old music a lot. Like, please, she's an icon. Like, they both are, but like, when it comes to their personality and like, you know, who they are truly, like, there is some deep and dark shit with a lot of these Disney Channel like superstars. Like, it's really sad, but like what really irritates me the most is how when Demi Lovato, when I'm like, this is how I remember everything. When she got in trouble for that yogurt drama, bitch. Like, don't y'all remember the yogurt drama when she was over there? Like, I think it was a yogurt, a sugar-free cookie drama, whatever like that. She proclaimed that sugar-free cookies was like, I guess, like a menace to society. Like, it's just like, it's promoting like fat phobia or some shit. And people were like not on her side with this, because she just like ripped this small business like to shreds over free sugar-free products in the store.
Extremely hard to order froyo from the Big Chill official when you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies, other diet foods before you get to the counter. Do better, please.
Is she saying you're pushing body negativity?
And that highlighting healthy alternatives perpetuate a society that not only enables but praises disorder eating. Hashtag diet culture vultures.
And I remember like everyone was just like not on her side. Everyone was like, oh my god, like she's fucking crazy. The bitch is wild. And I think it was like before or even after, I can't remember, like, of her decline, like she was on drugs, she overdosed, stuff like that. Like, bitch, she has a tick. Like, Demi Lovato has a tick, bitch. Something's wrong with her. Something's wrong with her.
I still think she's got the tick of the left lane, right lane. That'd be the shoulder. Yeah. The shoulder. She's got the tick. And
when I seen that bitch on Instagram complaining about sugar-free cookies, I was like, yeah, she lost her mind. She lost it. The bitch done lost her mind. But what pissed me off the most, and everyone fell for it, a couple months later, bitch, after that drama that she had, then she came out as non-binary. Because people were not fucking with Demi Lovato. They were not fucking with her. Especially knowing like what was going on with her, especially when she had like that boyfriend of hers. And then when she came out as non-binary, we was all like, non-binary. See, but that's the thing. She hang with that fucking pervert Alok, the one who says that like kids are sexy and stuff like that. Like, her, Sam Smith, a lot of different people like to be with this guy named Alok, and like he's like a weirdo. He's like the spokesperson for the trans community when he's like a man that's just like hyper feminine. That's it. And they all like get into his groups and he like basically convert them. And so like this is what happens. Like, she comes out as going back to her original pronouns when she's always been a girl to me. She's never really changed anything. She's not trans. And anyone who like proclaims to be trans and and be like, oh, I identify as they, them, so I'm transgender. It's like, I don't know. It's just like this guy, like I seen on TikTok, that like said that he was trans, but he literally looks like, why? Because you want to be identified as she and her and they and them, that you think you're trans, but you look like this. So it just doesn't make sense to me. It would never make sense to me how people think they can do that. But yeah, like she's coming out being like, oh, I'm a fluid person. Oh, bitch, please. Like, girl, suck all of our dicks. Like, you're not fluid. Shut up. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, you want to be accepted with us, and that's why you did that. Like, you just want to be accepted by somebody. No one cares about you. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about you. Not anymore.
You was they and them. Next thing you she and her. Then you non-binary. Then you which you can be all of these things, but these, damn, you ain't got to announce it to everybody. Cause the people over here, I'm confused as fuck too. I'm trying to figure out, like, girl, how do I address you, babe? I'm just gonna say Co and Kane. That's all.
And it just doesn't make sense how people think they can, like, come in this community and then try to proclaim themselves as, like, an LGBT icon or whatever like that. You get what I mean? I just can't stand people like that. I just think it's really wrong, and it pits all of us. It makes us all, like, my feminine ass, like, to be, like, it puts us all at risk with how people look at us. You know what I mean? It just put, like, a bad taste in my mouth to see all these celebrities, like, think that, oh, I'm they, them, so that means I'm trans. It's like, no, like, Demi Lovato, like, you're stupid. What it really means is that, like, you just want to be a part of this community because you have no one else in your miserable life to even, like, accept you for who you are. And that's what I see in a lot of these people. Like, they just strive to be in this act of acceptance, like, because LGBT people are very accepting of people, you know what I mean? Well, most people, if you don't believe in the ideology. But, like, it's really sad to see how they just they put on the label and then just take it off. You know what I mean? And it's not supposed to be like that. Being trans is from being male to female, or female to male, okay? Like, oh my god, it was like fucking like Wednesday. And it's disrespectful, you know what I mean? It's very disrespectful. It's stupid that people really agree with that and they would go along like, yeah, she's fluid, like, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. So I bet, like, people that are younger than me, that are way, way younger than me, probably, like, was like, oh yeah, like, they, them, like, that's how I feel. Like, a questioning teen probably was like, that's how I feel like a they, them, I feel like, you know, whatever, like, and they go so far to transition and, like, be trans or whatever like that, and they regret it. And a lot of these celebrities, they don't take into consideration of that like, their influence is very, very powerful, and that it can harm the kids. Like, it really can. And flip-flopping like that, it's just a slap in the face. It really is. It's a slap in the face to the young ones, slap in the face to, like, the trans people as well, the real trans people, and it's just a slap in the face to the community as well, because it just, like, make our acceptance decline even more in society, period. And that's just how I feel about the bitch. I don't like the bitch. She can kick rocks. Hope she's well, but, like, fuck her, to be honest. That's just how I feel. So I have another thing that I wanted to really talk about, because it actually made me laugh, and it makes me so much happier to be, like, an American and not be over there with all these, like, insane, ultra, like, hypersensitive motherfuckers over there in the UK. Like, y'all really, like, y'all have some issues. Like, some of y'all are really, really sensitive over there, and, like, that's why I'm so happy I don't live over there. Like, I'd rather have our problems than your problems, to be honest, because, like, y'all authoritarian, and y'all are very, very, like, no, like, too sensitive for me. So the next thing I want to talk about is, like, this guy that got arrested for posting, like, they say it's anti-LGBT posts, but it was really, like, him posting a meme with, like, the pride flag with, like, the swastika, because, like, because LGBT people have become so, like, authoritarian, so, like, we can't agree to disagree anymore. And so, like, he posted this meme trying to get his point across, and, like, someone called the police on him saying that it caused them anxiety. And it makes me, like, I can't stop laughing, because it makes me laugh, because I couldn't imagine being that man. And he was, like, 51 years old. He posted because of, like, how fucking crazy we are. And, like, I totally agree. Like, of course I wouldn't go as far to put swastika on the pride flag to get my point across, but I mean, he got his point across because, like, look, they literally, like, arrested him simply because it caused someone anxiety. I'm pretty sure the person was probably, like, an LGBT person. And it just goes to show how far we are going in this world. Like, we're going backwards. You know, people can't even say how they really feel about certain things and point out differences of like how people are treating a certain type of group, and in this group, and how this group is treating other type of people. And it's really sad that like a man can't put his opinion out there without getting arrested because he has some opinions about the community that is being authoritarian, such as the LGBT community. And you know, I'm happy to be an American because like I post so much stuff. Like I couldn't imagine being basically crucified, bitch, simply because I said that LGBT people are being authoritarian, and then someone calls the police and tries to get me arrested for that. Like, you have to have a lot of time on your hands to even let social media even make you have any kind of anxiety. Like, I don't understand people like that. I could never, like, I don't get anxiety whatsoever from from social media at all. Most of the time it's like stuff in my real life that gives me like to have anxiety and to make me feel some type of way. But like I handle that on my own because like I'm a big boy, and like some of you really need to grow the fuck up and grow some balls. Like if something on the internet is making you feel some type of way, like bitch, get the fuck off. That's what it is. Like if the internet is making you feel some type of way and you like someone's opinion, get the fuck off the internet. Like that's how I feel. Like, you know, like I have gotten death threats, so many different like mean and disgusting things said to me on the internet, but bitch, I'm still here. Do I cry about it? Fuck no. Like fuck you. Like why would I would cry about something that's way more important, like me losing weight, bitch. Like fuck you. There's a fucking fly in her. Why the fuck is bitch, piss me the fuck off. There's 2 of them. Anyways, like, see? That just caused me anxiety, bitch. No, I'm calling the police on the fucking fly, bitch. No, I'm just playing. That's funny. No, but it goes to show how like people are really getting out of hand, and that this is why just like with the Demi Lovato thing, like this is why our acceptance in the community, LGBT community, whatever, is declining every single fucking day, and probably is like at its ultra low right now because of how authoritarian that we are. And like I get his point, you know, but I wouldn't go as far to use the swastika like logo to like prove the point, but I understand what he meant, and I hope that he's out. Like it's wild that he like that even happened, you know. There's so much other shit in the world to arrest people for, like in LA. Like I know it's like different from the UK and LA, but like in LA, like people don't even get arrested for stealing like jewelry and stuff. I just can't deal, you know what I mean? Now this last thing that I'm about to really talk about is the Beyonce theory that I have, and this is alleged. Like recently, you can't say anything that's a legend or opinion on the internet anymore. You get crucified like Alex Jones. So like, you know, I have to like tread lightly because like people are wild. Like I don't have shit, but like I feel like someone will try to sue me for that. Like I don't know, like looking at what happened to Alex Jones recently like really makes me like have a different perspective on different things or like what I say. So it just makes me like halt. But I do have a theory on Beyonce, bitch, and you're gonna listen because y'all know that like Beyonce has always been like very creepy to me. Like I don't know what it is. Like her, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga. I love Beyonce. I do. I like their music. But there's some things that just are very creepy to me, and like I have a theory. Conspiracy theory about Beyonce and her new album, and like the imagery that I see, bitch. The imagery that I be seeing, bitch. Like I don't know about y'all, but looking at her on that white horse and trying to look like some type of god, it really makes me go like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, like, there's like a photo that I seen her like levitating, and I'm like, astral projection? Like, is that what you're trying to predict? Like, is that what you're trying to do? Astral projection? Like, what kind of spell magic are you doing, Beyonce? Because I want to know, like, what's the tea? Like, give me the real tea. We already know, like, her, like, it was an old band member that, like, said that, like, she was doing some questionable shit behind the scenes, that she's a witch. And, you know, it doesn't make me, like, blink an eye to that, because it's like, bitch, I know, like I see it, like no one else sees it. The gays love Beyonce. We like Beyonce, but I don't love Beyonce like that. Like, I'm not gonna down the hill for her, but looking at these images, especially the white horse imagery and the red horse imagery, it gives me very much four horsemen, you know? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm referring to? Like, I have to really show you like, the four horsemen theory is about the book of Revelations. Like, what she's depicting in her new, like, album cover is very much like death. Like, the white pale horse is about death. The red one is war. Like, we're not in war, but like everything is in the verge of war. Like, China is in war, like thinking about going in war with Taiwan. We don't know yet. Like, that's why I say thinking about going into war with Taiwan right now. Like, so that's a whole different thing. Russia's in war with Ukraine, and we're just, you know, it's just a lot going on. So when I see her in this red horse, I think about that. Like, I think about the wars that's going on right now. But also with this white pale horse, I think about death. And now there's another one that's white, but this one's like a palish type of, like, you know, horse. And it makes me coincide with monkeypox. And I'm gonna tell you why, bitch. Like, I know this probably sounds crazy when I'm like talking about this, like, but it's not. Like, it's not. Like, this is the best way I can explain it. But like, when you look at this and you see how this album is very focused on the gays, very focused on the gays, very focused on, you know, that hype culture that we love, like the voguing, the stuff like that with Beyonce. Like, this album is very much a gay album. And when I think about this, I'm like, wow, she's depicting herself on this white horse, which equals death. And we all know right now, they declared that monkeypox is, and it's like, what, it's a state of emergency now? So for Beyonce's evil ass to come out here and make this gay album, knowing that it's going to influence the gays to get all turned up, get hyped, and do the things that we all know that the gays love to do. Drugs, sex, drinking, all the things that, like, really, essentially is, like, sex is not bad, but like, what's going on right now, it's bad because of the monkeypox and stuff like that. It's just like, wow, like, this lady is really evil. It's the depiction of the four horsemen, like, Revelations. I know it sounds crazy, but like, you, like, can you not see it? Like, am I crazy? Do you not see it? I know I'm like, I can't explain it right, but like, I think you understand what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure you do. It just doesn't seem like a coincidence that, like, the pale horse is Pestilence and she's on the pale white horse, and it's basically like she's mocking, like, what's really going on right now with the monkeypox. And it's just too close for home for me, bitch. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, it's too close for home for me. Like, I look at that, I'm like, it's very evil. Like, it's disgusting, especially because she is promoting this to the gays and to us. Like, it just makes me think, like, wow, like, are they really on our side? Like, what is she trying to say? Like, what are you trying to say, bitch? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, are all the gays gonna drop dead, bitch? Like, cause I wouldn't, allegedly, gotta say that, is all the gays gonna drop dead, allegedly? If, like, look at this. And also, she's coming out with more parts too. Like, will she come out with like a black horse? I haven't seen her with a black horse yet. Will she come out with like another, like, color that is going to depict the four horsemen? I don't know. It makes me think, but also, like, with the symbolism of her looking like Baphomet in this, like, gray sequence dress that she's wearing, it just makes me like, wow, like, this bitch is really evil. I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory about Beyonce, that, you know, I know she's like, you hoes is very much corny with that Illuminati mess, but like, girl, like, are you sure that we're corny with that Illuminati mess, or do we just see right through your bullshit?
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
Because I kind of do, and no one else will understand it. A few people do, but like no one else will really understand how I feel about this. And also, it's making me nervous. Like it makes me nervous to even say anything about that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Just be careful who you're celebrating and who you love, because you just never know who's really on your side and who isn't. I haven't really listened to the album fully. I know like my favorite T.S. Madison's on there, but like, you know, that album is it's a nice album, but the symbolism, it makes me really think, you know, it's given very much end of times. She's depicting herself as a god, but like, you know, it also says that it can interpret Christ or the Antichrist, so you just never really know, like, is Beyonce the Christ-like person, or is she the Antichrist? You choose, and you tell me down below in the comments, bitch, is she the Antichrist? I don't know, man, but it just made me really think. But that's all I have for today, bitch. Like, you know, this is a very short video, but I hope you enjoyed it and understood my point of view, my commentary, my unpopular opinions about everything. And don't forget to always be yourself, no one else, like I always say. I love you all so much. Even though some people hate me, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, you can suck my dick. All of I care. I don't really care. But anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna eat me some fucking extra gum and go downstairs, undress, and chill the fuck out.